Hello there, guys. I'm back. This box is Gear Pack. That's what it is, Gear Pack. Thanks to Jason, who has been awesome supporting this channel for a really, really long time. Speaking of, I got an awesome email today from the very good folks at the Valhalla Project, who just figured out I've been doing videos. And I'll share that email at some other point, but it's really cool. Just saying, hey, thanks. It's a really cool email. Anyway, we've got Gear Pack for November 2023, and this is the Gear Pack Ultimate, by the way, not just any old Gear Pack. So let's see what we got going on. We have not been thrilled overall with this box. There have been some good ones, but mostly nah. But we'll see. That's a promising sign right on top. So this is box 87. This is handy. I can make jokes about it being called handy, but we'll just okay. I guess this should be attached to it. Sure. And we need to start collecting new stickers for the new board that's going to be done. So that's nice. So Gear Pack is just like any other leveled subscription. If you buy a higher level, you get that and everything else that comes with it. So we will we'll just go through everything, starting with the basic, go through all the different levels, and they are very clear to tell you. They don't hide it or anything. Price is based on MSRP in US dollars. So at least they tell you that up front. So let us see what we have in the handy sorry, let's see what we have in the handy box. I can't not make the joke. Okay. So to start off, in the basic box. Now the basic box will cost us $19.99. I'll go over the total value after we look at everything in it. We've got the Gear Pack Faraday pouch, which I think is right under here. Yep. BattleBox loves to send the Slint stuff. I know, silent, but I'm still going to call it Slint. We talk about Faraday stuff all the time. What does Faraday stuff do for us? It does protect our equipment against electromagnetic, radiation waves, against technically EMPs, but I think most people, when you consider what it's really good for, because here's a phone, okay? I keep it in a Faraday bag. When the big EMP goes off, my phone might be good, but all the infrastructure that supports my phone is probably useless, so my phone then becomes useless. I can maybe use it as a camera or to have notes in it, but I'm not going to be using my phone after the big EMP. So I guess my phone with its OtterBox, if it wasn't in the OtterBox, it'd probably fit. What these things I think we're kind of all agreeing they're mostly useful for is going off the grid. Because with the BattleBox, maybe 2 boxes ago, we tested, that yes, literally it does block the signal. Your phone will disappear. Whatever you put in there it's blocked from being connected to. So I think that's kind of maybe what we most look at, the Faraday bags for. Yes, it will protect stuff. It will protect your electronics, and given time, if there is some kind of, EMPs are associated with, yes, nuclear attacks. Yes, there are EMP attacks. There could just be a giant, some kind of overload or something that we want to protect our gear from. But again, remember, you know, exactly like I said, if my phone is protected, if some EMP goes off, all the cell towers are not protected. All the electrical generating equipment is not protected. All the other devices are not protected. So what does my phone do for me having been protected in here? You know, once upon a time when civilization is up and running, I guess, you know, you get what I'm saying. So anyway, they give this a value, MSRP of $27.99. I don't know exactly who makes this. But it's rather slim. I mean, you know, like I said, if I took the outer box off, I'm sure it would fit in there. And getting it closed up. And then you can, I mean, it does close secure, you know, to make sure nothing gets in there. But I don't know. For me, it's gonna go in meh. Sorry, there we go. I'm not too worried about the whole disappearing off the grid thing. I don't know, for right now. Tomorrow could be crazy downfall of civilization, or you know, or whatever. I don't know. But for right now, so let's move on. Marshall Tactical EDC Camo Organizer. You know, okay. Always enjoy another pouch that can be used. We've got a Cryptek pattern. I can't identify this one by sight. I can't identify a lot of Cryptek patterns by sight from doing hydrographics. This one, I'm not so sure. There's a lot of Cryptek patterns. And I say patterns. The patterns are all really the same. It's the colors, the color combinations that, you know, that separate them. I'm not sure. I bet Darren could just look at this and tell me right away what it is. Some of my particular favorite ones are Pontus, Highlander, but anyway. I don't know. But anyway, the only problem with Cryptek is that in order for this to fit in, you have to have a lot of other Cryptek gear. But just looking at the pouch itself, excuse me. So it looks like a decent quality pouch. You could use this for organizing stuff. This would fit in a cargo pocket of uniform. You've got a separate pouch over here. Nice padding on the back. Separate flap here. Mesh pocket. Let's see. That needs to loosen up a little bit. Nice, relatively big pocket on the front. And then pen pocket type deal right there. And set it perfectly compatible with Molly equipment or anything else that uses PALS webbing. So has a nice equipment type smell. Zippers are metal. Seems like a decent piece of gear. It's made well. This is elastic, by the way. It's made well. Looks like well stitched and put together and everything. It's just you know, what is this pattern going to match with? If you want to make sure your gear all matches, you know, for an environmental kind of actual camouflage kind of thing. You could dye it. You could just stick this in an OD green RIT dye. You could always go darker, or now, you know, you could bleach it too and then go with some. I'm just saying, with work you could do it. But I like the pouch. I'm not gonna bitch too much about the Cryptek colors because there are ways around it, or you could just throw it on just to have an extra pouch. But it is well made, and again, for a first aid gear, medical gear, or just organizing some stuff. Excuse me. And again, it does fit in a cargo pocket or just a drop pouch into a larger bag or something to keep some things you want to keep handy. Cool. I could like this. $22.99. I don't know. We could probably find something very similar for a little bit less, but there it is. And then finally, we've got the Gear Pack Fall sticker, and they say value bonus. Thank God. I am so sick of people throwing their brand stickers in boxes and then giving it an actual value like it's an item. So that's the sticker we looked at, which I actually like. I like the fall leaf motif and everything. Bonus. But that means that in the basic box, there's actually only 2 items. So MSRP wise, they say the total value is $50.98. On a cost of $19.98, you know, how much could we find these for separately? I don't know. I'm going to stick this little sticker right in here because it's there. And let's move on. So now we're moving into the Basic Plus. It costs the Basic Plus $39.99. One item in it, and that is the Winchester Par 5 liner lock. Really hate firearms companies put their names on knives because unfortunately there are some that do well. Okay, SIG has done well. Smith & Wesson has a good higher end line, but for the most part, they spend a lot of money making very good firearms, and then they just license these cheap as crap made in China knives to put their names on, and I cannot understand it. We're not going to find anything about steel type on this. I mean, I'm sure. I would almost guarantee that you could find this hanging up at an O'Reilly's or an Auto Plus or something. It is definitely, forget the Winchester name, it is a very gas station knife. Hey, it comes with a deep carry clip, but the clip actually is nice. Decent retention, not too bad, but a little pliable. But it's tip down only. Ooh, wait, hold on. Okay, there we go. I like the sound. It's got a nice little snappy sound. ED size wise, it's not bad, but we've got the partially serrated blade, which I know is going to turn a lot of people off. Turns me off these days too, as I've matured in my knife use and knowledge. Trying to just stick to the non-serrated edges. That's not bad. I mean, we're having a little trouble with part of the straight edge down there. A little unevenness on the forward bevel, but no, and the whole bevel as a whole. They're giving this a price of $24.99. Number one, I wouldn't pay for this, but number two, if I did, I wouldn't pay more than $9. $9.99 for a knife like this to me is stretching it. It's a flea market gas station knife. I'm not I'm not a fan. I know I didn't do cord, and let's be thorough. Let's be thorough when we do our stuff. If we're gonna shit talk a knife, let's properly shit talk it. The problem with doing this test with this is that there's so little actual blade to work with. Let's do a pull through. This is going to be a little rough, I know. Yeah. I actually felt that in my elbow. I don't know how to describe it. It just, because of the leverage issue with the small part of the blade, and I don't like it. I'm going to put this one and don't like it. I know there are going to be the people saying, all right, well, it's a throwaway knife or one that you give to your non-knife guys, or you just keep it in a, who cares what happens to it. But why? Why waste the money on a knife you don't care about when you could spend the same amount of money on another brand if you're willing to throw this amount of money away, why wouldn't you just spend the same amount of money that you're still willing to throw away on a better knife? I mean, if you're, anyway, see what I'm saying? So there we go. So this definitely goes, don't like it. And they say that with an MSRP of $24.99, the total value of the Basic Plus, factoring in the $50.98 of the basic box plus this, is total cost of $75.97. Sorry, total value of $75.97. So, all right. Moving into the advanced, we've got 1, 2, 3 items. The cost of the advanced box is $79.98. Oh, excuse me, I need a little sip of water. Okay. $79.98 on the cost. The first is the ITW Nexus Web Dominator. What in the fuck is that? It's got to be this, because that's the only thing I see. It's not attached to anything. Is that really this thing? These are not bad. It doesn't come in a package or anything, you know, which is, I don't know, a little sus, but I said sus. I have kids, forgive me. I just happen to have this right here that we can demonstrate. These are actually not bad. I've used them, I like them. So you have some kind of gear, you have webbing, whatever, you have molly gear. You can put this, and this will fit right into traditional PALS webbing size, you know, slots. And then, so this is now part of your gear. And then you can take stuff like a really shitty gas station knife and use the elastic. And now it's on there. I like these. These are actually very good. Polymer, whatever, plastic, I don't know. But for $4.99, I've seen you get a pack of 3 or 4 of them for $4.99. So it's not the item that I'm having an issue with. And then they come in, you can find them in different colors to match whatever. You know, you got a coyote rigged, you got an OD green, you got black. And then they're very easy to take off too. You know, you can put them all over the place. So you got a flashlight you want to hold, you got a radio antenna, you got a whatever. So I like this thing. This is really cool. This is very useful. But for the price, $4.99, should be getting like a little baggie with like three of them in there. So value-wise, notwithstanding, I'm gonna put this in like it because it's very useful. Stay where the fuck I put you. Okay. Next, Rothko Molly double mag pouch with insert. Well, this box loves Rothko. Double M16 pouch with insert. And it comes in coyote or black. And of course, I ended up with black. So, got a little bit of molly going on. How weird that it opens. So this is to your, okay, I don't know, that just seems a little backwards to me. That it opens this way. Like, I want to peel it up that way. If it's on my chest rig, I'm going to grab like this, not, well, I guess I could see, I don't know, it seems like this, hold on. Okay. Let's just get this. First of all, it does hold the magazine very nice and snug. So it's got these little nice fibery clothy things to go against the magazine. And it kind of squeezes in a little bit there, puts a little bit of pressure to hold it snug. Okay. yeah, so this goes in. But if this is up against your chest, it makes much more sense to pull it here to open it up. Not to have to, while this is, again, up against the body, to have to reach in behind, even to get the pull tab over here. That just seems backwards to me. I don't know. You guys correct me if you think I'm wrong. That just seems fucking backwards, the way it's put together. However, if you don't want to deal with that, I do see where you can just Velcro it like that and keep it open so you can grab your magazine. It actually, if you're just looking to hold 2 magazines, it is a very snug. I mean, somebody's going to ask, why are you putting it upside down? Because you put it in upside down like this in this magazine holder. Make sure no dirt and crap gets into your magazine, especially if you're going to have it uncovered, and that way when you grab it, you're ready to insert it right in. But just because I know somebody's going to say, why is it upside down? Why aren't you just putting it in like that? Some people do. Some people are going to ask that question. It seems like an awkward. I mean, I like the way it holds the magazines, very, very nice and sturdy. I just don't understand the strap system. So Rothco gear is actually usually pretty good, though. I mean, it's usually decent quality. We laugh about Rothco sometimes. Some of us do. Some people really respect Rothco. I think it's got one of those names that's like they make everything, you know. But I sure would like it better if it was Coyote, because it would match my plate carrier and everything. But what do they say this is? $37.99. Yeah, definitely. Again, the price factor, the values are overstated. It's MSRP. I'm a little stuck between meh and like it. Probably gonna go in meh. I definitely want more than 2 magazines in a holder. I mean, or give me 2 of them at least, you know. So we'll put it there. The individual item is, like I said, it's not a bad magazine holder. I don't know. This time I am considering total value and some of the features on it. So okay, and then finally, in the advanced, we've got the Enivu. I'm pronouncing that like a jackhole, I'm sure. Enivu Cube Personal LED Light. It's 100 lumens. IPX4 splash proof lantern and flashlight, color changing. Oh, and look, it just, oh, thank you, actually, that's awesome. Do I have to do anything? I mean, I'm sure there's instructions that I did this. What is that? Oh, sticker to open. Manual inside diffuser. Okay. I remove sticker to open. Oh. There's instructions. I don't know what the hell this thing does. I really should read instructions instead of just poking things. But that's what I do. Especially when I get a new light. I just press things. Ooh. Okay. See? If you just poke things long enough, stuff will happen. See? And oh my god. That's disgusting. How long are these bad? Ugh, I don't even know if we're going to be able to use this. That corrosion's all over the terminals. So hold on a sec. All right. This is what I dug out of the light. So, see that? Yeah. Take a look at that one. Yeah, so I don't even know. Ugh, damn it. I don't even know if this is going to work. I did my best to clean out the corrosion with some white vinegar and then some alcohol. It's funny because this side's kind of grody and that side's not. But we got some new batteries, and we'll even see if this thing will even work. I don't know. So oh, it works. It works. Look. It works. All right. So all right. So that's cool. Pretty fucked up that it came like that, but it works. And by the way, you missed about a good, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes of cleanup time. So, oh, it says, first time use, remove battery tab. Thanks. Yeah, that was great. So, oh, on the inside, damn it. Now I gotta open it up again. On the inside, there's a little clip we could use. A little hook. We could be a hooker. Lift hook here. Okay. I get to put this back on. So we could put this on. We don't have to put this on. But if we want, we can put this on and then hang this guy like a little lantern with the diffuser. So let's just actually see. All right. So this is what we got. So this should turn it on. And then I feel like it's supposed to have more than just red light. I'm going to turn this off for a minute. No, because I pressed the button a bunch of times here and it just stays red. It stays red as we go through stuff. So here's the little diffuser. Okay. I don't understand how the button for the color change thing works. This is going to be a long part of this, so we're just going to sit there because I swear now it's changing. Does it just take a minute, or is it because I touched it? Oh, you know what? Maybe I just didn't give it enough time. The first time when it was red.
Yeah, it's changing.
Is it changing slowly?
It's purple now.
I'm staring at this, so I just see colored spots at this point.
It's blue to purple. It's getting a lot darker.
When it gets back to red, we know it's back to its original size. Like it's
getting to red.
Okay. So it just
like magenta-ish.
So it's like a mood light. So it just goes moody.
It's nice.
It's moodish. Funny. Doesn't look moodish. There we go. We're back to red. Okay. Oh, I get it. That's what I mean by color lock. So you can let it. Okay, I got it. So I'm an idiot. I'm a moron as usual. So you turn it on, right? And I'm gonna take the diffuser off so you can see it better. You go through your different brightnesses till you get to color. You let it rotate through the colors right? And then we'll. Sorry, this took a minute, folks. I had to figure it out because it's not as descript as it could be in the instructions here. So you let it go till you get a color you like. Let me put the diffuser back on for this. And then I want to wait till it gets that bluish color. Or we'll just wait for this green right here. Then you press it again, and now it's going to stay green because now it's color locked. And that's what it says here on these instructions. But it doesn't exactly explain very well what that means. You got to figure it out. See, that's not changing color anymore. It's going to stay at the green. Yellow. I don't know what it looks like on camera. It looks greenish yellow to me. Now when I press it again, it should turn off. Yeah, okay. That's how it works. This took way too long. Way too long. So they give this a value of $29.99. Very disappointed in how it came to us. I don't know how long it's been sitting in a package like that. All of the batteries should have had some kind of plastic protection, inside of it. Now, you could take the hook off, put it back in. You could just have it sitting on a desk to do your little mood light spectrum if you want, or use it as a thing. So that's why you could use it like a little lantern, or you could just take this off and use it as a flashlight. I like this. This is pretty cool. And IPX4, you can't throw it in the water, but get splashed on, rained on, and that's cool. $29.99. I think this is cool. I think this is a kind of product that Olight could sell for at least that much if they made something like that, So cool. I definitely like this. All right. So sorry that took a long time. I'm sorry that's gross. But so the advanced box will cost us $79.99. Total value with all three boxes put together, $148.94. All MSRP. Now the ultimate is, hang on. Let's just let it mood light us around as we go. There. Now the ultimate is one item. Ultimate box costs $119.99. We've got a CRKT tailbone. I don't think I've ever seen the tailbone. Fixed blade. They give this a value of $49.95. Now, number one, CRKT is overpriced in general. Number two, this is absolutely $49.99 is more than I would ever pay for whatever this is in this box. I can tell you right now, because I know it's not made of like high-end super steels. I know it's not, because number one, that's where it's made. I can tell you this thing's going to be like Chinese alphabet steel. I'll just use one of these. I also know that even though CRKT is overpriced, I know that we're going to find this for less. Although I see why it's called tailbone. That's kind of cool. It is kind of cool. I gotta say, it's kind of cool. Now, is this okay? So, are they intimating that this could be a neck knife? I guess for some this could be a neck knife. But what I really like, what I think is cool, is that under this little wrap, under this 550, there's like bike chain or something. So that's the tailbone of it. And it actually gives you a handle. And you can smack somebody in the face with it. It has just a simple belt loop that you could put on. If you wanted to hold it vertical, you would have to take the string off and put that on, or scout carry it. Is that a TJ Schwartz? Schwartz design. I do like the tumble finish. That's really nice. The handle's not as solid as I would have thought. I would have hoped. I guess you can get some measure of control on it, but it's a little wibbly wobbly and not timey wimey. That's not great. If If only there was a way to like lock it down. I don't know. It does kind of float around in your hand a little bit, but it's a novel idea. Sure, you could take the cord off if you wanted to. You know, of course, yes, you definitely could take the cord off. And this is, you could recreate this easily. This is the most basic paracord weave. And then you could still put a lanyard on the end if you wanted. Let's see. It is finished very nicely. The bevels look very even. It's a nice, even though it's a small blade, it's a nice grind on it. I like it. It's just, it doesn't feel real solid in my hand is the thing. The play is the thing. I'll tell you that much. Let's see. That was pretty easy with no effort. And that was actually very easy as well. And I did have a little bit more control over it than I thought I was going to. I like the jimping. It feels weird. I don't know. I'd have to mess with this a little bit more. But it is finished very nicely out of the box. I'm sure it's not very good. It's not great steel. It's not probably terrible steel, but it's not great steel. We know. I mean, we know. There are some CRKTs that are much better quality, you know, good, like higher end steel, but this is probably not one of them. Just my gut feeling. If I was going to carry this, it would be like that, or probably like that, to have it on a belt, vertical, just to pull down, or well, maybe pull up. I'm not a big scout carry kind of guy, but maybe on the side too. Not scout carry across my back, small my back. Maybe since it is so small on my side. It's not. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So, so value of the ultimate box, $119.99. Total value MSRP of everything, $198.89 of everything we got here. So I think I'm gonna have to put the knife in, man. I don't know. I could like it maybe after getting used to it, but so let's see. I got the pouch. I got this little guy. Got the little wisdom cube. And like it. Free sticker. I like it. And meh, got the knife. Got the Faraday bag. Got the mag pouch. And then I don't like it, we have the gas station Winchester knife. So, ladies, gents, llamas, what do you think? Would you have racked and stacked the same way I did? Do you think maybe I overestimated something, underestimated something, or do you just like something, like for a different reason? I mean, you don't need a reason. Do you just like something that I didn't particularly like, or would you have put something somewhere else? Or do you think it's just junk? Or do you think, you know, I think we all kind of, we know MSRP prices are always more than what we can find it for if we go shopping. So that's not even a question. We know that. But what do you guys think? I think some of the items in this box are a little bit better than we have seen in a lot of the other Gear Pack boxes. Usefulness, in terms of usefulness, can they be used? I know physically it can be used, but I wouldn't. But I think that they have some usefulness to them, which is cool. So anyway, I'd love to know what you guys think of this month's box in terms of all those things. Actual value, quality of items, usefulness of items, whether you just flat out like them or don't like them. So go ahead and comment what you think of all the stuff. While you're doing it, make sure you hit like and subscribe and share with all your llama friends so we can all party together. And remember that you guys are all absolutely awesome. I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll be back again real soon.